Welcome to Storytime with Shin Gundam. For those of you wondering, why does it keep looking up? For those of you looking at mobile devices, see right there, I'm looking at that bubble. It says direct, and right next there, right there, it says Storytime. And right there it says Facebook. And that's what I'm looking at. Storytime with Shin Gundam is about basically my life experiences, which I think are worth sharing. Some of my family members have probably heard these stories before. Maybe not recently, usually a long time ago. For instance, today, I believe this one happened 2 years ago. Not quite sure, it's kind of vague. So, what happened was, it was Saturday morning. I was at a construction site. I was pressure washing this brand new house. And as I was done, about 3 houses down, there's this old lady staring at me while I was up on the ladder. She was like, and I was like, looked around and like, and she's like, so I got down from the ladder and walked up to her, and she's like, "Young man, can you pressure wash my house?" And I was like, "Sure, let me wrap up, pack up my stuff, and go take a look." So I got done and walked over, well actually drove over, because I had pressure washer equipment and stuff like that. And then I drove over to her house, three houses down. And she's like, "Well, see, my house needs pressure washing. I was wondering how much it would cost me." And I looked at the house. In my head, I was like, this house used to be white. And right now, it's a nice shade of green. Sadly, I'm not exaggerating at all. This house was like full of mold and algae. The house was green. And I looked at her, "Well, miss, it's gonna take a while. Your house is green, and I have to spray chemicals on it, and is that okay?" And she's like, "Yeah, that's fine." Okay. And I said, I'll work on it right away. "What's your name?" And she looks at me and says, "Yes, I live here." I'm like, "Yes, miss, what's your name?" And she's like, "Yes, I live here." And I was like, okay. So I unloaded my pressure washer equipment and stuff, hooked up the hose and all that stuff, got it ready. And for those of you pressure wash or are in the system, there's 2 ways to do it. Either you pre-treat the house, or you put the chemicals as you pressure wash the house, which is, quite frankly, it's more efficient to pre-treat the house because you get 100% chemical rather than a diluted chemical hitting the house. So here I am, like, walking around the house, killing all the mold and algae. And she starts conversing with me. You know, she looks at me like, "It's coming out already." I'm like, "Yes, miss, but I still need to wash it off. The chemicals will eat your paint." "Was that so?" She says, "Well, you know what I like to eat?" And I was like looking at her like, "What do you like to eat?" You know, I was like spraying everywhere. "I like to eat Taco Bell." Like, "Yeah, Taco Bell's pretty good," I said. She's like, "Yeah, I like Taco Bell, but it messes with my stomach and gives me diarrhea." And I'm like, "Oh, okay. Yeah, so I don't go there very often." And I was like, okay. And she's like, "You know what I found weird? They don't sell tamales at Taco Bell." I'm like, "Huh, you have a point there." She's like, "Have you ever had tamales?" "Of course you do." I was like, "Yeah, I've had tamales before. They're pretty good." "Okay." And then it started to fire up the pressure washer, pulled the ripcord, and start shooting the house. Get the house all nice and white again. So after about 30 minutes or so, I got done and I started wrapping up the hose, and then she walks up to me and she says, "Oh, don't worry about that. I'll take care of the hose." No, it's fine. It's no big deal. I got this. She says, "No, you can leave that alone so you can go to your soccer game." And I'm like, "Uh-huh. No, it's okay, really. I'll put away the hose." And then I put away the hose and I got up and I was ready to say goodbye to her. Mind you, I never got her name. Usually I'd say bye, Miss, and whatever name she gave me, but I highly doubt her name is Miss, yes, this is my house. So, and she's like, "How much do I owe you, young man?" And I was like, no, don't worry about it, miss. It's like, this is on me. Don't worry about it. It's no big deal. And she's like, "I didn't get your name. What's your name?" My name? Oh, my name's George. No. What's your name? My name is George. No. Don't you have, like, some Spanish name or something? And I was like, Oh, my real name, I said. Well, my real name is Makalao Nakanakata Ping. And she's like, "George, right? Thank you so much, George. Thank you." And that's my experience that afternoon, morning/afternoon. From started morning and then went to afternoon. And hope you enjoyed it. Thank you. God bless.